What's good? It's JB. I'm a 19-year-old full-time music producer, and I'm able to get paid every single month off all the songs that I produce. And not just one check every 3 months. I actually get a check every month and more checks on top of it. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I'm able to actually get paid every single month from the songs that I produce and the key way that I'm able to do that. So the main way that I'm able to get paid every single month from the songs that I produce is through the MLC. So most people, when they first start out producing or just doing music in general, they might just think, oh, I need to sign up for either BMI or ascap, but it's actually a little more that you have to do to make sure that you get everything that you're supposed to get, because BMI and ascap are only the performance royalties. But there's also another huge chunk of money that most people might miss out on or not know about. The MLC, that's basically your mechanical royalties. So whatever you see on BMI or ascap, you're going to see just as much on the mechanical side. And the mechanical royalties are basically the money that you get from YouTube, Apple Music, and a lot of other streaming platforms. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to collect it. So the first step to signing up for the MLC in order to collect all of the mechanical royalties is going to Google and going to their website. So I would recommend you doing this on a computer or a laptop, because that would be way easier compared to trying to do all of this just off of a phone. So you can just hit the first link, the Mechanical Licensing Collective, right here, and you will know that you're on the right website, because they'll have a lot of information about royalties and basically other stuff about the site and how their royalty collection system works. So you would just have to hit get started, and you would just go to sign up now. So right here, I'm going to quickly walk you through how the sign up process would go, because I've gotten a ton of questions from people asking me exactly how do they sign up and how long does it take after they've already signed up for the MLC. So on the sign up portal, you would just enter your first, last name, date of birth, your street address, your city, and you would just put your phone number, email address, and hit sign up. And that's not my phone number, by the way, that's an old number. And I've gotten a ton of questions from people after they've signed up, like how long does it take? So I'm gonna just go on Google real quick just for you to see. So how long does it take for the MLC to verify after signing up? So this is basically what Google says too. So right here online, it says that it's usually a pretty quick process. And even from my own experience, it doesn't really take too long, especially if you have all the information put in correctly. So I would recommend that you make sure that you fill out all the information correctly, so that way they're able to easily let you sign up. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be like other information, like your bank information, all of it, you will have to fill out too after you get accepted in. But it's not a long process though, maybe a couple weeks at the most. And after you signed up, this is basically how the member hub will look, and you will just be able to see any works. But actually, since you just signed up, you're probably not going to see any works in your catalog. So the way that you would actually go about adding the works to your catalog, so that way you're able to get paid every single month from them, you have to go to individual registration tool, and you would have to just type in whatever name of the song that you're trying to register. That's what the work title is. So there's a song that I produced recently called Top Cobain, and I'm just going to use that song for this video example. So I'm gonna copy the name of the song, writer name. You don't have to fill out your entire writer name right here. This is just for the search, so I can just put Jeremy for this one. And then you would just go to create new work. So this is where you actually fill out the information to register your song correctly. So this is the name of the song. And basically with the MLC, even if you don't put the alternate titles that your songs are under when you register them, the system basically detects any place that your songs are used. So whether there's some random lyric video that your song might have been used in, or any type of video, basically, the system automatically detects any place that your songs are being used, so that way it's able to collect on it. And just in case the system doesn't catch a certain place that your song is being used, they have a tool to actually fix that. And it's called the matching tool. So I'm gonna show you how to use that too. And you would just go and add any writers that are on the song. So for me, Jeremy, Charmaine, Bradley, composer. So basically the author is the artist, and any producers on the song are the composer. And on the MLC website, they have an automatic writer tool and they have a creator writer tool. So the automatic writer tool is basically if someone already has their information under the MLC anywhere, and the MLC will be able to automatically detect them, like how I just did with my name by looking it up. But if you don't see someone's name and their information correctly just with the automatic tool, you can just put it all right here and just put all the information that you got, including the IPI if you do have it. But luckily in this case, we already got all the information that we need. So I would just put the artist name too, Cantrell Deshaun Golden, search, add writer, author because he's the artist of the song. And there's also another writer on this song. I read Henry Bingham. So I would just hit add writer and composer. And luckily when you're doing the publishing side on the MLC, you only have to worry about your percentage because anybody else that's on the song, they can always go back and claim their share of the song. So I can just hit add publisher and add my correct share and then link writer, which is Jeremy Shermaine Bradley, because this is basically my writer account and my publishing account. Then I will hit next. And for recordings, I would just put Top Cobain in this case, because that's the name of the song. Recording artist, Youngboy Never Broke Again. And for the ISRC, I would just go to ISRC Finder and type in the song. So Top Cobain, copy that. And you can add the release date if you want, 2025-16. The label, that's optional, but in this case it's Motown Records. Then you can just add recording. And the good thing about when you're adding recordings is that you can add like any type of recordings that you might find of the song. So let's look up the song that I produced and let's see like lyric video. So here go another place that the song is used and it got 16K views. So if I wanted to, I could actually add this recording name just to make sure and just say Top Cobain lyrics, just to make sure that I'm collecting out the video. And really you wouldn't have to worry about it too much because like I said, after you register the song properly, the MLC system, they'll actually go back and automatically be matching and finding places like this right here where your song is being used. So, and you would just copy and paste the same thing too. Put it and the label with the release date. Then next, and that's basically how I would go about registering a song I produced, just like that with everybody's info. And then I would just submit. And most of the time, it doesn't really take that long for the song to actually get accepted on the MLC. The MLC is a pretty easy system. I'm not gonna lie, like they're pretty straightforward. So after you've registered any songs that you're a part of, you're able to start collecting them every single month with the MLC. And sometimes you might not even need to register a song completely. You might just need to claim it because it might already be registered on the MLC. You would just use the claiming tool and just type in all the information along with the work title and any writer's name that are on the song. And if you're not collecting on it already, then you might just be able to find it somewhere here. So that's the claiming tool. And when it comes to using the matching tool, you will basically just type in the name of your song. In this case, it's Top Cobain, and I can add the recording artist title just to help to better filter the search. And just in case I wasn't collecting on any parts of the song that I produced, it would be here. But in this case, since I already registered it properly, they probably already been matched automatically by the system because the system is pretty great at doing it already. And this is basically where it shows the estimated value of whatever you're missing. And the last thing I'll show you for today's video is what you can do to easily make sure you're able to get everyone's exact info for a song. So there's 2 song view searches that you can use, and they just depends on whether or not somebody has BMI or ascap. So one way that you can go about finding somebody's info is using BMI song view. And also what you can do too, most of the time you can look up anybody's producer name or real name and then just type in Genius, so that way you can figure out their information. So I can type in jbsaucedup Genius. So after they found my real name, Jeremy Bradley, they could go to BMI song view and then just search it to be able to find my correct information to register the song right. And right here, I'm able to see the correct BMI account that's under my name. And right here, I'm able to see that's his BMI writer's account and that's his BMI publishing account. So for whatever song that we got, I can just add the same information just like that. And let's say if somebody that you had made a song with had ascap, then I can just go to the ascap song view. Then I would just type in her name. And right here on ascap, I'm able to see any extra info that I might need to see about somebody that might have ascap. And that's it for today's video. If you got any value from this video, then like and subscribe. And also, if you learn more from me one-on-one, it's gonna link to my jbsaucedup mentorship, where you can learn way more from me one-on-one. And my mentorship is basically where instead of just watching me on YouTube, you're actually able to come to me one-on-one direct, whether it's FaceTime calls or if you want to learn piano from me directly, or basically just get to ask me anything you want to know one-on-one, and I'll let you know whatever you need to know. So if you're more interested in, instead of just watching me on YouTube and actually learning from me one-on-one directly and learning everything that I know, then click the link in the description. I'm out. As always, stay blessed, JB.